Welcome to The Explainer. So let's be honest, we've all been there. You set a new goal, you're super motivated, and then a few weeks later, you're right back where you started. It's so frustrating. We usually blame our willpower, but what if we're fighting the wrong battle? Today, we're diving into a really powerful idea from Atomic Habits that flips the script on how to make changes that actually finally stick. It's all about changing how you see yourself.
I mean, this is the million-dollar question, right? Why does it feel like an uphill battle to build good habits, but sliding back into bad ones is as easy as breathing? Well, it turns out the reason isn't that we're lazy or that we need to try harder. It's actually about what we're trying to change in the first place.
And there it is. The core problem is that our focus is misplaced from the very start. It's not about a lack of effort, it's about aiming at the wrong target. So, what's the right target? To really get this, we need to think about behavior change. Well, kind of like an onion.
So let's peel back this onion. We're going to look at 3 different layers of change, starting from the outside and working our way into the core.
Okay, so that first layer, the very outside of the onion, that's your outcomes. This is all the stuff you get. It's the end result. Losing the weight, getting the book published, winning the big game. It's where almost all of us start our goals, and it makes sense, but it's also the most superficial layer.
Now, we peel back that outer layer, and just underneath, we find the processes. This layer is all about what you do. This is the new gym routine, the daily writing schedule, the habit itself. We're getting closer to the source of the change, for sure, but we're still not at the very heart of it.
And finally, we get to the center of the onion, the core. This is your identity. This isn't about what you get or what you do. It's about what you believe. It's your self-image, how you see the world, and just your fundamental sense of who you are. This is the engine that drives everything else. So here's the big pivot. The real secret, the better approach. Stop obsessing over the outcomes and start focusing on your identity.
In the simple shift, it changes everything. Look, the typical way we do things is outcome-based. The focus is on the what. I want to lose 20 pounds. But an identity-based approach focuses on the who. I want to become the type of person who is healthy. See the difference? One's a temporary goal. The other is a permanent shift in who you are.
Let me give you a perfect example. Imagine 2 people trying to quit smoking. Someone offers them a cigarette. Person number 1 says this: "No thanks, I'm trying to quit." Listen to that language. They still see themselves as a smoker. They're just resisting an urge. Their identity hasn't changed.
But now, listen to person number 2. They say, "No thanks, I'm not a smoker." Whoa, that's a tiny change in words, but it's a massive shift in identity. It's not about trying anymore, it's a statement of fact. Smoking is something a former version of them did. They've already become someone, and that is the key takeaway here. Real, lasting behavior change is identity change. You can have the best system in the world, but if a new habit doesn't become part of who you are at your core, any improvement is just temporary. It's just not going to stick.
Okay, so you might be thinking, this sounds great, but how do I actually change my identity? It sounds so big. Well, the good news is your identity isn't set in stone. You can build a new one small action at a time. Think of it like this. Your habits are votes. Every single time you take an action, you're casting a vote for the person you want to be. Did you write 1 page today? That's a vote for, I am a writer. Did you go for a run? Even a short one. That's a vote for, I am a runner. Now, 1 vote isn't going to win the election, right? But as you cast more and more votes, you build up this mountain of evidence for your new identity. This reframes everything. The goal isn't just to read 1 book, it's to become a reader. The goal isn't just to finish a marathon, it's to become a runner. It's not about learning 1 song on an instrument, it's about becoming a musician. Your actions are literally you in the process of becoming.
So let's get practical. Let's talk about the action plan. How do you actually put this into motion and start becoming that person you want to be? It really boils down to a simple 2-step process.
Here it is. It's this simple. Step 1, you have to decide who you want to be. Not what you want to achieve, but who you want to be. What are your principles? What do you want to stand for? And then, step 2, you start proving it to yourself with small, manageable wins. Each little action casts another vote for that new identity.
And if you're a little stuck on step one, like, I'm not sure who I want to be, here's a great little hack. Just work backward from your goal. Let's say you want to lose 40 pounds. Ask yourself this question. The answer might be a consistent person, or someone who prioritizes their health, or someone who moves their body every day. Boom. That's the identity you're aiming for.
Then, for step 2, the proving it part, you just use that new identity as your compass for every choice you make. James Clear tells this great story about a friend who lost over 100 pounds. Her secret weapon? She just constantly asked herself, what would a healthy person do? Should I take the stairs or the elevator? What would a healthy person do? Salad or burrito? What would a healthy person do? She just acted like a healthy person until one day she was one.
You know, when you really get down to it, this whole concept isn't just some clever life hack to be more productive. The reason this stuff is so important, why it actually matters, goes so much deeper than that. And this is really the ultimate point. Yes, of course, good habits get you good results. That's great. But their true, deeper purpose isn't about having something new. It's about becoming someone new. In the end, your habits are the way you physically embody your identity and your beliefs. And this quote just says it all perfectly. Ultimately, your habits matter because they help you become the type of person you wish to be. Quite literally, you become your habits.